things are going to happen.
When you don't win, sometimes you expect to lose, because if one bad thing happens, you say, here we go again, and you have to be mentally tough to be able to overcome it after a certain point. And right now, we still have some focus and we still try to get some things done. And we're not to that point where we're falling apart.
And I can add to what Coach said. I was out of practice today, Fred. Guys are practicing hard. Guys are encouraging each other. They believe they can turn this thing around. And the one key area for them is turnovers. Turnover margin, they are dead last in the NFL, minus 18. And when they played San Diego back on September 30th at home, they had 6 turnovers, 5 of them in the first half, and Matt Castle threw 3 first-half interceptions. They got down early, could never come back. So Matt Castle stresses this week, they can't turn the ball over, got to get some points, build a little confidence, and hope for the upset on Thursday night.
And they got to put the ball in Jamal Charles' hands. I mean, he was tops in the NFL and bucked 20 yards per scrimmage per game. Just had 5 carries for 4 yards. I mean, that's a recipe for an L and every week out. Ari Wolf live for us with the Chiefs. Now back to the Eagles. Now the defense that under former coordinator Juan Castillo gave up an average of 21 points per game. Well, it may have been a new look under Todd Bowles, but the results were much better. Falcons scored in their first 6 possessions, racked up 30 points, handing Philly its 3rd straight loss. Philly, big story this week, heading into Week 9 for the very latest and sent live there where we find Jeff Darlington. And Jeff, a lot of focus on Michael Vick and the turnovers in the offense, but no turnovers from Vick and that offense in the loss to Atlanta. Meanwhile, the defense continuing to give up major points.
Yeah, and the defense did not force any turnovers on their own, also giving up 392 yards. And really in the locker room after the game, while you heard guys like Brett Selleck and Michael Vick talking about the embarrassment of the loss, you didn't hear that same tone from the defensive players. And I'm sure that's a little disconcerting to some fans in Philadelphia as they look for answers on both sides of the ball. Very clearly, this defense still has its issues, even with new defensive coordinator Todd Bowles in the place of Juan Castillo. The defense still looked confused at times during the game. They were all week talking in the locker room about being more unpredictable, making more in-game adjustments, and whether or not the confusion was the result of that will be seen probably Monday night against the Saints when they do have another opportunity, albeit a challenging one, Fran, against Drew Brees and his highly potent offense as well.
Yeah, because even though the Saints defense has given more yards than any team on pace in NFL history, Drew Brees and company, they still can put it up, and they still can put points on the board. Back to the Eagles and their offense, and a look now at Michael Vick's statistics for the 2012 season. And really, it all kind of boils down to the turnovers here. You see Vick has 9 touchdowns, the next year with 8 picks, but he also has 5 lost fumbles, 3rd most giveaways this season behind Matt Castle, and also Tony Romo has 13 picks.